So Adream got started because homeowners don't know. Homeowners have no idea when they walk into a house if this faucet it costs this or costs this. They're still building a $3, $4, $5 million house, and they don't know that they're putting in the same products that's in apartment complexes. My first job out of college. I started and they sat down in the interview and they interviewed me and they said, do you know what the difference in the different finishes out there? And I said, what, do you mean like black and white? And they were like, oh, you really don't know anything, do you? So I started this industry as fresh. But the luckiest thing that ever happened to me was I had a great mentor. The person that I started with was a lady named Faye Norton. Faye Norton's is iconic, very influential in the decorative industry. So I sold decorative. I just knew that I wanted to go out and I wanted to go visit people. I wanted to bring people in. I didn't want them to walk into me. I wanted to go get them. We just weren't set up for that. And so I ended up leaving that position and I went down to Dallas where I became a rep. But I became a rep on the wholesale manufacturer side. So that's actually what's inside the wall, not the pretty on the outside. I just did it because I wanted to be a rep. I didn't realize that this was going to completely change the way that I was able to be a rep on the decorative side, because now I understand the whole plumbing infrastructure and how it works and how everything pieces together, and I really understand. I can basically plumb a house at this point. The biggest problem we have in our industry, especially in plumbing, is if you go to turn on a faucet, no matter how much you spend, the water's still going to come out. So what a lot of these manufacturers out there are doing, and it's something that is kind of, it does frighten me a little bit, that a lot of these manufacturers that once had a good name behind them and made quality products are start getting bought by certain countries and certain manufacturers in those countries, and they're all getting to be cheapened down as far as the parts that go inside of there. And that's where we get into teaching about quality and teaching about what's actually inside that product. Again, it's still, if it has a look and it's still the water's going to turn on, why not go with this one? Because this is what it costs. The reason being is because you're going to have to replace parts more often. The finishes aren't going to last as long. You're not getting that clean manufactured look like you used to. Now they're making them by the thousands. They're not taking that time to make each one by hand or make this one specifically for you. Every one of my products has a story behind it. Whereas a lot of other manufacturers out there are getting to the point where they don't have a story anymore. It's just, here's my price. It's the cheapest price. It looks decent. So let's buy this one, right? They used to have a great name behind them, and now it's the quality is just not there as much as it was. Homeowners don't know. Homeowners have no idea when they walk into a house if this faucet it costs this or costs this. They're still building a $3, $4, $5 million house, and they don't know that they're putting in the same products that's in apartment complexes. So this is kind of my job, is to inform people of the differences in the product, and a lot of it, like I said, has to do with the parts that are actually inside. So I handpick my manufacturers. They have a story behind them. They still use the highest quality parts out there. They're going to last you, I'm going to say, a lifetime. Most of mine have a lifetime warranty behind them. If not, it's still serviceable. You can have that product for a lifetime. They're going to look beautiful forever. They're going to age in a way they're supposed to age, not break down in a year, because that's what most of these products are going to last. You're going to have to start getting parts after a year. It's going to be frustration down the road. And a lot of times you're going to replace it with those better quality products down the road anyways. So let's just get everything in there like you want now. Let's put the money into it now. It's an investment. This is, you're spending the money. Yes, you're spending more than you would with this brand, but you're going to have it for a lifetime. So this is where I partner with my manufacturers, and I make sure that they do sell the highest quality products out there.